you have got a beautiful dog called Jenica or Janeka, and Janeka is 3 years old. She's a female, and I'm going to read out the message. Samantha said, how can I help her when we need to walk along a road? She doesn't like walking along the road, and she is really fearful of traffic. She pulls like mad if we are out in nature, and she walks to heel. And I know near traffic that she is in fight or flight stress mode. I try to avoid this. However, there are situations where we do need to walk along the roadside. Now, some of you watching may also have experienced this problem with your own dogs, and it's not good. And it can be frightening for yourself because you'll pick up on their stress, and then you just get yourself into this like vicious circle. So this is what I've jotted down. I feel that this dog has had this problem for some time, and what happens then, it just gets worse and worse, like the problem builds. And what she was telling me is, in order to put a plan into place to minimize this behavior and to build up her courage, you know, when she's out in traffic, is to desensitize her, okay? But in a very kind and a very nice way. And what you can try here, Samantha, is to record some traffic noise on your phone, or also do a video on your phone as well. And then when you're at home, you can play it gently, just little short bursts at first, and quietly, not big, loud and frightening her, but you've got to build it up so that she starts to accept that the traffic then becomes more of a background noise. And when she's kind of relaxing and that noise is playing on your phone or device, then you want to praise her and give her some food that she loves, okay, to really help her. And so this is going to take time because she is so anxious, and she tells me that she has a bit of an anxious nature anyway, is that you're going to have to take a few weeks of this to start desensitizing her. And then I know it's necessary that you have to take her to the road, but if you could then perhaps go and stand by the road just for a couple of minutes and then move her away and just build things up so she's not just going on a long walk along the road and she gets really wound up, because it will wind you up as well. Now, I feel that it might be good in this instance, because your dog shows me that actually it's quite a big problem, that you might also want to get some dog behaviourist advice on this one. But also she said to me about a change of diet, because I felt like she got quite a lot of pent up energy. So maybe play some games or do something physical with her before you go along the road to try and knock the edge off, so to speak. And I also thought what might be good is to take another sensible dog with you. So it might be a friend you've got who's got a very level-headed dog that they don't blink an eyelid when they walk along the road. So she's got another dog to kind of think, oh, actually, he's not taking any notice. There obviously isn't a problem. Now, the more that you react to her behaviour, that will just fuel the fire. So it's really important that you keep calm as well. And another thing you could try is, if you go with a trusted person, maybe hand them the lead, if you trust them enough to hang on to her appropriately, and see if she's any different with somebody else. Because sometimes it can be your energy that fuels the fire. Because if she is better with somebody else, you know, then you just need to do a little bit more work on you. And I hope you don't mind me saying that, because I think you're a brilliant dog owner. You know, there is no criticism from me whatsoever. I'm just looking and tuning in to Jamaica and trying to help you find a good solution, because I had a dog once that had reacted to lorries, and I know how hard it is and I know how scary it is. So I really understand where you're coming from. So record the sounds, play those at home appropriately, build it up, do some games or something to stimulate her before you go, maybe some mental challenges where she's got to find food. You can get some amazing things now for dogs, because that can help. Look at her diet so she's not really fueled up. So maybe cut out wheat and cereal, because that keeps coming up for me in a lot of animal readings, that animals are finding it hard to process wheat and cereal. I think it might be how the processing of those grains are now. That might be causing an issue. She also gave me these names, Samantha. She gave me the name of Lynn and she gave me the name of Angela. So you might already know where that applies. If not, I want you to write it down and look out for those people coming in. And she gave me the date of the 29th of October. I hope that's helped you. Thank you for sending in that reading.